in 2022. Let's hear it for the Roadrunner, Sabrina Sobhy. So then up against her sister today, the world number 4 and a former world number 3. 343 appearances now on the PSA World Tour with 18 PSA titles. A bye, of course, in round 1 as she's the number 4 seed. A runner-up here too in 2021, a 4th Black Ball Open and the winner of the Oracle NetSuite Open 2021. Let's hear it for the USA's Amanda Southpaw Sobhy.
Half time.
Welcome back, everybody. After all that drama, we are slightly behind schedule for this second match. And it is the Sobhy sisters, Amanda Sobhy, number 4 seed, up against Sabrina Sobhy. And if I'm not mistaken, this is their first meeting in PSA. I'm sure they've played each other quite a few times. So the younger sister, Sabrina Sobhy, 25 years old, currently sat at 24 in the world, 6 off her highest. And she played a great match yesterday. She's such a good athlete, very, very quick around the court. The Roadrunner, been on the Pro Tour since 2010. And she is up against her older sister, the world number 4, Amanda Sobhy. Just one off her highest ranking of 3, 28 years old. 18 titles so far on tour. She was a quarter-finalist in the last outing at the Windy City Open, lost out to King in 5 games, 66-minute match. And and quarter-finalist in Cincinnati before that. He was a runner-up at this event last time out. Lost out to Sobhy in the final. So he's got good memories on this court. Trained together in Philadelphia. There's our referee for this match, Rd2, looking very pleased about it. Looking forward to this one, as are we. One of many siblings on tour. We've got quite a few.
They will start at 15 seconds.
Sets of siblings, haven't we, in both the men's and the women's game.
Yep.
Somehow they've managed to avoid each other, PSA.
Of course, Sabrina Sobhy did base herself here at the Black Ball Club for some time. Now back living in America. She's got to get back on. She's not going to have any hitting time.
CIB Black Ball Open 2022, round 2 match. Sabrina Sobhy of United States to serve, Amanda Sobhy of United States to receive. Best of 5 games, love all.
Quite different, these two, aren't they, in terms of the style they play?
Yes, lad. Love all.
Lefty, of course, Amanda Sobhy. Very punchy, very clinical with her attacks. Her sister, Sabrina, incredible foot speed on the court. Very light on her feet.
Hand out, 1 love.
Played really well yesterday against Yatra Badel. Very dangerous opponent, but tactically got it pretty spot on. Made the adjustments required.
Two-1. Stroke to Sobhy. And out 2-0.
I think this is going to race along this match. Even if it is close, they'll trade points rapidly. Sabrina Sobhy has done pretty well against her sister when they've played in matches in tournaments like the US National Championships.
3-2.
Well, I think if it is quick points, I think that will favour Amanda slightly. Sabrina would do well to try and move the ball around a little bit, get Amanda on the move, stretching her into corners, extend the rallies a little bit.
Stroke to Amanda. Sorry, Sabrina.
Just getting slightly confused between the two there. Great start for Sabrina Sobhy.
And out 3-5.
Well, tried to play through the interference. Realised that she might not get the left.
6-3.
Tried to go through, but the ball was too deep. Yeah, just quite catch the drop shot.
Right side,
Sat up.
7-3.
And as you would expect, Sobhy really rapid onto that ball. Really can't leave the ball sitting up on this court in the front. It takes that low hard kill really well, quite quick off the front wall, and then really dies in the back corners.
That's a perfect shot by Amanda
Perfect
Sobhy.
example of what I just said.
And out 4-7.
Even the fleet-footed Sabrina Sobhy couldn't go and recover that one.
Oh, dummy.
And out 8-4.
I went for the cross-court nick, but missed it.
And out 5-8.
Yeah, just sitting up and then punished with the forehand drop. Pretty open squash these two are playing. Oh, and the error, just trying to prod that ball around on the boast. Amanda Sobhy.
9-5.
Well, it's the danger against Sabrina Sobhy. She's so quick that you start to go lower and lower, especially an attacking player like Amanda. Frustrated that that ball keeps coming back.
It's like there, the speed of Sobhy is, I mean, she makes it look very easy. That's going to be a stroke. Roadrunners on form here right now. 5-game balls for Sabrina Sobhy. You have to say it's finished nicely, conceded by Amanda Sobhy. This is an impressive first game by Sabrina Sobhy. It's a really nice position, cutting that drop shot in, playing it quite fast. Millie Tomlinson just making sure that she's got herself just into the shot. Bit of airtime. Get some extra footage for the sponsors. 7 minutes for that first game. Sabrina Sobhy taking it 11-5. You have to say it was a great start, and then she kept herself in front. Bit of thinking to do for her sister, the number 4 seed. She's 1 love down here.
Yeah, fantastic first game. Sabrina Sobhy didn't really put her foot wrong, and I think tactically she's got it pretty solid. She's countering really well. She's more than happy for Amanda Sobhy to sort of initiate the attack, and then she's onto it so quickly, and if it's not perfect, she really uses that to her advantage, gets on the ball early, uses that low hard kill into the back or the counter drop, and that gained her a lot of points. Amanda Sobhy maybe needs to be a little bit more patient, just open up, make the court a little bit bigger before she initiates that first attack. She's got to expect that ball to keep coming back and reset within the rallies. Really look to follow up.
They resume in 30 seconds. Seconds. Sabrina leads 1 game to love. Love.
Well, Sabrina Sobhy's going to look to keep this going for sure, make herself really difficult to break down. Weird, it feels warmer in here again now than it did at the back end of that King Mohammed match.
Yes, let. Level.
Missed it. He was there.
And out, 1 low. Up. Thank you. 2 low.
Yeah, she wasn't balanced for that
3
at
low.
all. Didn't make the foot adjustment.
Out.
So perfect response
4 low.
by the number 4 seed, Amanda Sobhy, 4-love up. Talking about siblings, Vanessa, just had a message in from former Aussie player Ricky Hill. Hello, Ricky. Good, great that you're watching. And he was saying about, should have seen how the Martin brothers used to go at each other when they competed or were competing on the PSA World Tour. No holds barred.
Yeah, it's an interesting dynamic to put onto a squash court, a confined environment.
And out, 1-4.
Yeah, it's a great shot on the volley by Amanda Sobhy.
Well, quick fire rallies, and as I suspected, that's really favouring Amanda. Sabrina needs to sort of steady the ship here, extend the rallies a little bit.
Stroke to Amanda.
Finding the corners much better
6-1.
now, Amanda Sobhy, and it means that she's getting that dominant position she loves up in front of the opponent through the middle.
Yeah, it's just gone a bit ragged from the younger Sobhy.
Yeah, and complete opposite from Amanda Sobhy. Amanda's being very accurate. You see nice straight squash, hitting good quality targets.
And out, 2-7.
Yeah, brilliant from Amanda Sobhy. She's straightened up as well. You mentioned the open squash in the first game. Again, that's going to favour Sabrina with her foot speed. Amanda's just closed things down. Straight drop, straight volley drop.
And out, 3-8. and out 9-3.
We're just forcing it slightly, Sabrina Sobhy, and that's all down to the play of Amanda Sobhy. 7 game balls for Amanda.
And out 4-10, game ball. Five-10, game ball. Out.
Tell you what, Amanda Sobhy won't want to lose another point here. Sabrina's won
6-10.
consecutive points very quickly. Still 4 game balls, of course, for Amanda. And there it is. That'll do her the world of good just to finish that off and stop the comeback of Sabrina. Nice, powerful shot running onto the ball. So Sabrina's the first back of the seat. Both games 7 minutes, and going strongly in favour of Amanda Sobhy, that one. So the first one in favour of Sabrina. So we're level at 1 game more, and it'll be interesting to see how they come out in the 3rd game.
Well, Sabrina Sobhy able to gain a little bit of momentum at the back end of that 2nd game, but it was all Amanda Sobhy, really. She got herself off to a great start, built up a good lead, really controlling the squash. She's straightened up, she's taken back that mid-court position, and she's taken away that strength of Sobhy's to move onto the ball in the front and use the counter-attack much more severe with her balls into the front. Every single target being hit in that 2nd game. Fantastic response from Amanda Sobhy.
Play will resume in 30 seconds. One game all, Amanda to serve, level.
So here we go, Amanda serving to start off this 3rd game.
And out, 1 love.
It's either an incredibly loud, squeaky chair being moved around, or there's a football fan in with an air horn.
Yeah, it's like 1 love.
Yeah, I think something's being moved around up on the balcony.
And out, 1 out.
Sobhy using all her speed to stay in that rally, but not for long.
Stroke to Amanda.
Sabrina just getting slightly stuck two-footed
on the stroke decision.
on the shot. She does do that on that front right-hand corner sometimes. Ends up a bit two-footed. The problem for Sabrina is that the drops come quite a way deep here, which means that
there's no liner across the front.
It's the correct line that Amanda's taking. So I think this will stay as a stroke because of the depth of the ball.
Every time, Drew Boy.
Decision overruled. Sabrina has one review remaining, 1-0.
So it's good use of the review by Sabrina.
One way of putting it.
Two one. Three-one.
That's rapid. It's a brilliant angle to see the speed of Sabrina Sobhy. Look at the feet, how quick they move. Light across the ground. Tell you what, if you were as fast as that and as light as that moving around the court, you would not put the ball anywhere near the tin.
She needs it though, because you could also see the control that Amanda Sobhy had over the rally. She's been very dominant since the end of that first.
I've given up on using the surname. It's just Amanda and Sabrina now for the rest of this match. Otherwise, I'm just using their full names the whole time.
Well, you like doing that though, especially with Siva.
Yeah, but I got a bit carried away,
5-1.
and that's what happens, you know, when you relax a bit too much and think you're overconfident. So I've learnt my lesson. Clever, that's a clever trickle boast, but
not quite wide enough.
I'll tell you what, it was like exhibition stuff by the Sobhy sisters.
And out 2-5.
Yeah, as soon as Amanda leaves that ball sitting up in the front, she's in trouble, and she hasn't done that in the last phase very much. It's all been very, very clinical.
And out 6-3.
An apology there. Wanted to make sure she won the point. Very, very good squash from Amanda. Just that ball is just always slightly out of reach. Just hitting really, really good targets.
And out 4-7. Top. 5-7.
It's nicely finished by Sabrina. Good cross score, running away.
Back within 2 points. These are errors that Sabrina cannot afford. Oh, that is lovely.
Yeah, it's brilliant touch on the volley boast by Amanda.
Really difficult to do this on the forehand, especially.
9-5.
Short, punchy swing. Zipped it around.
Nice lift. Ooh. Yeah, great squash from Amanda Sobhy. Earns herself 5 game balls.
10-5, game ball.
Well, it's nicely put away by Sabrina, but
Hand out.
she's quite a way adrift here. Still 4 game balls for Amanda.
Oh, she got it.
No,
just
yeah,
a little bit too far.
Player review.
Again, a review. It's a good decision, though. She's gone towards the player, and the ball was far enough away. Yeah, definite no let here.
Yeah, I mean, it was her line, but I think it was just too far, too much distance to cover.
Yeah, I mean, she's not getting it.
No let. Decision upheld. Amanda has no reviews remaining. 7-10, game ball.
Still 3 game balls for Amanda.
Yeah, great squash.
11-7,
Well closed
game
out.
to Amanda. Amanda leads 2 games to 1.
Well, the final moments, there's another really impressive forehand volley by the southpaw. Not easy to do. So 26 minutes, 2-1 for Amanda Sobhy. She's leading Sabrina.
Yeah, fantastic game again, Amanda Sobhy. She just puts that little bit extra on every shot. So much purpose behind everything. I feel like she never really wastes any of her opportunities on there. She's always trying to put the ball in a good area. She's very, very clinical with her squash. Didn't do much wrong in that game. Sobhy trying to use that athleticism to get herself back in there, but she's forced into a very defensive position in these last 2 games. Hasn't really been able to get herself in front of her sister.
Player resume in 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. Amanda leads 2 games to 1. Amanda to serve. Bravo.
So Amanda starts off this fourth game.
Hand out, 1 love. Two love.
I mean, Sabrina's come out scurrying around here, taking the attack to her sister. Looking confident on there again now, Sabrina. Look at that. Again, it's gone quite open, and it suits Amanda when it's a bit straighter, Vanessa.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly what I said about a game ago. Well listened. Error from Amanda. She's been very much on the back foot, Sabrina, for the last 2 games. Forced to respond and defend. She's pushed herself up in front.
4 love. Stroke to Sabrina. 5 love.
30 minutes. And we're halfway through a fourth game. We always did think that it was going to be rapid, regardless of what the score is between these two. I have to say that all credit to Sabrina so far. What she will know and what she won't want to do is drift at all, because Amanda is so attacking. She can win points very, very quickly.
Exactly. This lead could be gone in a matter of minutes if she lets go of the reins here.
Two 5.
That was good. There's attacking from Sabrina, just getting that ball low and running away.
And out 3-6. And out 7-3.
Sabrina Sobhy just nudging that ball in. It wasn't a bad initial attack from Amanda. A 7-3 lead. She's just putting an extra little bit of bite on every shot.
It's great awareness as well. She knew that Amanda would be hunting across on that volley. Equally, so Amanda knows that she needs to get that ball low and away from her opponent, because Sabrina is so quick. Never rest on your laurels thinking you've won a point against her until it's bounced twice.
left side. 5-8.
Well, Amanda just keeping herself in touch. Hasn't let Sabrina run away with this, but important points coming up. Back within 2.
I feel that Sabrina needs this point.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, she wasn't far off getting that back. Full court play from Amanda, hitting every corner, using every inch of this court.
7-8. Left side.
You have to make the court huge against a player with the speed of Sabrina Sobhy.
Well, Sabrina Sobhy's gone for it. I mean, how open is this? 2 of them running diagonals. It's great movement from Amanda. Wow, what a rally. That was brilliant from both players.
Great rally. And how well are they moving around each other as well? There's barely been a decision, considering how open some of the rallies have been.
I mean, they were doing diagonal court sprints there. Well, it's slightly loose. Both shots, back-to-back shots from Sabrina were loose. Back to within 1 point.
Yeah, wrong-footed her.
Just a bit open, wasn't it? Amanda throwing the ball to the front with the boast, and Sabrina was already there, and she was able to whip that trickle boast, threatening the drive. 2 game balls for Sabrina. I tell you what, you sort of apologise, but you love to see that as a player.
9-10, game ball.
Yeah, especially at this stage of the match and game.
Some great volleying from difficult positions by both of these.
Oh, done it.
11-9, game to Sabrina.
Quite enough width on that last shot from Amanda.
Yeah, well, she got a great start, Sabrina Sobhy, but she had to scramble these last few points, and she did incredibly well there, off the back leg, punching that ball straight. Amanda coming back at her, but it wasn't to be, just at the back end there. Both players just taking their time, making their way back to the court, arriving at the same time. 10 minutes for that 4th game, 11-9 to Sabrina Sobhy, and she's taking her sister all the way here. The number 4 seed in a bit of trouble. We're going to a 5th game after 38 minutes.
Well, I'm not surprised they're taking their time. It's only been 38 minutes, but it's fantastic squash. Full court being used, really entertaining. They're both hitting really good targets, forcing great movement out of each other, having to cover that whole court. Sabrina got off to the start in this fourth, and she needed it. She pushed up the court. She took back that position in the middle that Amanda had stolen from her in the 2 previous games, and it really paid off. She managed to stay in front of her sister, get a really big lead on the board, and Amanda doing everything she could to pull it back.
Well, this is a great example of the squash you can watch on SQUASHTV. Of course, this is a free match being shown across all the various PSA channels, across TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. So everyone watching on those platforms, this is what you get when you subscribe to SQUASHTV. So make sure you're not too tight and you sign up. It's very much worth the money. Huge value. You can watch this tournament, and of course Canary Wharf is starting as well today, so it really is a treat of squash all year round.
Well plugged, Drew Boy.
2 games all. Sabrina to serve. Lavul.
Well, more than happy to see this match go into a 5th. It's been very entertaining so far. Who's going to get the start? Not the best of first rallies from Sabrina.
Out.
That's perfect for Amanda, though. Got 2-love lead in this 5th game.
Yeah, 2 quick rallies.
2 love. Yes, that. 2 love. Hand out 1-2.
It was there, wasn't it? It was a slightly loose cross-court, and Amanda Sobhy would have been heart in mouth watching Sabrina Sobhy play that body drop. Another error from Sabrina.
4-1.
Got her head in her hands. See, Amanda, she's not giving her any time to recover. She's ready to serve.
Well, 3 or possibly 4 of the points have come from errors.
Out.
And
Well,
again,
the ball's gone out again, and this is just rattling away from Sabrina.
Five, 1.
yeah, the straight play again
6-1.
being rewarded.
It's a tough ask to come back from this now. Amanda Sobhy looking really confident.
Straight down the line would have worked.
Stroke to Sabrina.
Well, there's a stroke. Important point on the board. If she's going to come back, she needs to make a move now, Sabrina. Another error from Sabrina.
From a poor shot as well.
The ball's gone all the way up, and we know that sometimes it gets lost into the black ball abyss up there. Hopefully it will come back. They do vanish up there sometimes.
And desperately hoping it does come back. She's got all the momentum in this 5th game.
Well, Amanda keeps pointing to exactly where the ball's gone out. Not sure if anyone's gone up there to retrieve it or not. I think someone has run up there. There you go, here it comes.
And out 7-2.
It's a big lead, 5-point lead for Amanda. Yeah, it's good. It's a good weight of shot. She's done well here, Amanda Sobhy, because
8-2.
she's resisted the pressure and the high-quality squash of her sister, and then she's been very calm and composed for the entirety, really.
And out 3-8.
Yeah, great straight ball again, searching length, perfectly paced, perfect angle as well.
And out 9-3. Yes, let.
Just enough room.
9-3.
Well, Sabrina opening the court up, but sort of playing into the hands of Amanda slightly. Winning shot there, though.
Ball just gone a little bit too far past.
And out 4-9.
Oh, great shot, got in there, managed to straighten it.
And out 10-4, match ball.
Left Sabrina completely flat-footed, which is a rare sight.
Yeah, 6 match balls for Amanda. Here's a big chance.
Oof.
No let.
Well, we're going for a review. It's actually, there was quite a bit of space, wasn't there? And the ball was very tight by the time that Amanda was about to hit that shot.
Yeah,
Sabrina was gone.
It was sort of drawing into the wall, wasn't it?
But she's gone, and
Yeah.
the ball is going further away. I think it's fair enough for no let.
Yeah.
See it from there. Amanda
Lifeline.
thought that she was in her
No let,
backswing,
decision
but the
upheld.
ball was just moving away,
Amanda has no
and
reviews remaining.
Sabrina was moving in the opposite
5-10,
direction.
And out 5-10, match
Still
ball.
5 match balls, though, for Amanda.
No, the ball is good.
Well, Myra Serti, the match referee, happy that the ball was good.
6-10, match ball.
Still 4 match balls for Amanda. Can she finish it this time? You sense Amanda just wants to get this job done.
Oh.
it's nicely straightened. Sabrina Sobhy looking for the cross court. The ball being punched straight by her older sister, Amanda Sobhy, who has got herself over the finishing line. She had to work incredibly hard. Entertaining match between these two, some really open squash. But in the end, it's Amanda Sobhy who gets herself over the finishing line. You see exactly what it means to her. Well, both the Sobhy sisters are remaining on the court. 49 minutes in total. Amanda Sobhy, the number 4 seed, just getting through against Sabrina. Really entertaining match they've given us. Well, let's go and speak to Wing Commander Michael Absalon. He's with the Sobhy sisters.
Yeah, thanks very much, guys. Not very often we get the two sisters playing against each other, a first on the PSA World Tour. So thank you very much for sticking around just for a quick debrief. Amanda, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
A tough match against your sister. Just a word on her performance today.
Yeah, she played well. I knew it was going to be tough. We know each other's game inside and out, and I knew that she was going to be gunning for me. So I think for me, my main goal was to just stick to my game plan, treat her as a opponent and not as a sister, and try not to get too much emotion involved, but easier said than done, and had my fair share of nerves, and I'm just happy to pull through.
Sabrina, thank you very much for sticking around. Obviously very disappointing to lose, but I mean, I guess a sense of what it's like to come up against your sister and how it's different from practice matches when it's at this level.
It's hard to say, as this is our first time on tour. We actually haven't practiced together in months either, so this is the first time on court together. I just took it as I was playing the number 4 seed and not my sister, and that's probably what I'm going to continue to do as we continue to see each other on tour.
Thank you very much for sticking around. We'll let you get off, Sabrina. We'll get off there. I mean, it's tough, isn't it? I mean, it's really quite awkward standing out here, yeah. And it's. I'm trying to put it into words what it's like to come up against your sister in a match, but it's there weren't even sort of moments. You were both very quiet. There weren't those moments that you'd normally have those.
Emotions.
And try and summarize it in words if you can, because I'm not doing a great job.
I think every older sibling kind of knows how I feel. The younger sibling never really has much pressure. Everyone kind of roots for the younger sibling to make the upset, so it just kind of gives me added pressure and expectation and stress. So I think it's more relief when you win, and then you just kind of hope and pray that you don't have to play each other in a very long time. So I've been avoiding it, thankfully, for a couple years, and mentally preparing for this day, and this day has happened, and now I hope that I get another few years that I can kind of recover from this day and then play her again. But I'm sure we're going to play each other, and I'm sure it's not going to be fun.
Thank you very much for summarising it so well. We'll see you in the next round as well. Congratulations. Well done, Amanda Sobhy.
Well, we've had 2 firsts here. We've had Michael Absalon lost for words, and we've had the Sobhy sisters playing each other on the PSA World Tour for the first time.
Well, I don't think he'll be requesting for the losing player to be part of the interview again. That'll be a first and last. But fantastic match. I really enjoyed that from start to finish. It was played. It was a good contrast between the two. You could see that they were moving well around each other. Great sportsmanship. Fantastic squash, great rallies, full court being used. Amanda Sobhy managed to get control of the match from that second game onwards. The straight play was brilliant. As soon as she straightened up, she really did get herself in front and take control of the match.
Amanda Sobhy is making her way off. The next players are already getting themselves ready. They've been preparing for some time. Our next match on the court is Rowan El Arabi, the number 8 seed. Tinkerbell up against Canadian Danielle Letourneau. We know that they're already waiting. We know they're warmed up, so don't go too far from your TV screen.